SciTech is a 2-week summer program where we identify uprising 8th graders. That is our primary target. We want to reach students before they enter high school to help influence what math and science courses they take. But also a component of SciTech is to help to impact their Algebra 1 scores, which we know is a gateway to advanced math and science courses.
The program has been designed for the purpose of bringing students who might not think of themselves as future scientists into the realms of hands-on science so that they would get excited about the possibilities.
I think the camp was really good.
Go to SciTech, it's fun.
I would definitely go to SciTech because you are going to have a lot of fun.
We want them to know how math and science can be integrated into any career. It doesn't matter whether they want to be a mathematician or whether they want to develop the runway for Rip the Runway.
It's interesting when you hear the pre and post feedback from the kids. They said, I went to SciTech with the idea that my parents were making me do this. I really didn't want to go. And by the time they finished their 2 weeks, they had made friends, they had learned new things. They really enjoyed the math wrap, things that we provide them that are tools that help them excel in the 8th grade.
My favorite field trip must have been when we went to WXII because you can see like all the news people and you can also see how they work everything to get WXII on TV.
My favorite field trip was Winston-Salem State University because of the cafeteria there and the labs we did there were pretty fun.
We made aspirin because we got to make aspirin.
We did a lot of labs on biology at Winston-Salem State, and we also worked on some chemistry.
The best part for me was probably this last one to the Aviation Center at Greensboro Tech Community College, only because I kind of like the idea of flight.
My favorite part was the GCC Aviation because I love planes more than anything else.
My favorite field trip was probably going to the Greensboro Airport to look at all the different airplanes and learn how they work. The best part about SciTech is going to the Duke Energy Plant because I got to see how they made electricity and stuff. That's why I liked it.
We got to go up into the roof and we saw a lot of stuff.
We got to go on the top building on like the 15th story and look down and everybody looked like ants. They were like about that tall. And it was funny.
If I had to choose a favorite part to this camp, it was probably going to Richard Childress Racing Museum.
At Richard Childress Racing, I liked the museum with all the old race cars and a lot of the trophies on display.
They told us how they made it and why it was so lightweight.
Because I learned about engines, like something that I didn't really know about engines, and it just fascinated me a lot.
The best part about this whole 2 weeks was going to the patient simulation at Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center.
It was fun because I got to figure out how to handle a patient medically when he's like being sick.
My favorite part of SciTech was when we learned the rap about math, how algebra works, and going to different places for science.
One of the most favorite pieces of the SciTech program is the math rap in math class. We have teachers with cutting-edge methodologies, and one of them is to put some of the most common components of algebra to music. And they learn a math rap that they then perform for their parents. They remember that rap throughout the school year and that it is helpful to them on their tests and in their schoolwork. They always remember it, and they remember the pieces, they remember what it goes to in their math class, and it helps them make better grades.
Bees on the bottom, wood. Bees on the bottom, wood. Halfway, midway, midpoint, say it. Halfway, midway, midpoint, say it.
Kids who come to SciTech will not only have an increased performance and achievement in the math and science that they learn in their school classrooms, but they also will have a better attitude about it. The data that we collect from our participants indicate that students have more positive attitudes about math and science, as well as technology, and the role that it plays in their lives.
It really is a great experience, and you get to meet a lot of people, and you get to go a lot of new places.
SciTech did help me with my math and science.
Yeah, you should come out.
Come to SciTech, it's totally fun.